Hello everybody, my name is MagicalNPC and welcome back to Minecraft Survival, and today I got some bad news. First of all, I was looking over all the footage I recorded for this episode, and there was a lot of screen tearing. The screen tearing was really noticeable. I don't recall if that was a problem in the last episode. It wouldn't surprise me if it was, so what I'm doing is I'm just restarting the episode. That does mean there's a little context we're missing here. First off, you might notice I'm not wearing any gear, and I died in the end. You see, I killed the dragon, went end raiding, and got killed by some shulkers. I know where I died, but I'm not gonna go make that run to the end yet. I'm fine having lost some of my gear. That's fine. I got the hiccups. It's making it hard to record. So what we're doing instead is we're gonna be focusing on this build behind me. We gotta build the exterior to this library. Inside the library, you'll notice I'm adding some candles. These add just that little bit of extra life to the build. Because I can imagine these candles like moving ever so slightly, because they're magically levitating. We have two villagers. We have a mending, you're the unbreaking guy. We have the unbreaking and mending villagers. So what we're going to do is, because I have hiccups now, I just got hiccups after I recorded today, we're just going to build the exterior in a time lapse. But honestly, my plans for this episode have got thrown out the window, so yeah. Time lapse, go! Alright, so I got the exterior to the library built up, and you know what? I'm liking it. It's pretty simple, and if I'm being real with you, it could use some more exterior decoration. But I think that's going to come when we build up the rest of the town. I think that's probably where most of the extra is going to come from. Alright. Because the front's looking a little barren, I will admit. Not a lot of depth to it. That's another problem. There's not much depth. But oh well. Oh well. I would like to begin building up what I'm calling the Royal Capital. And the first step, I'd like to think, is building up the like the center here. This little plaza. So we're gonna do this kind of slowly. So first off, I'm going to build a circle of stone brick. It'll be very boring to start with, but it will get us started. I miss my diamond tools. I also noticed that I wasn't in full screen there, so oops. That is going to mess with the video quality. Or you'll just see my taskbar, which is no big deal. Well, you know, it happens. So we have our circle of stone brick, or at least an outline of it. So now what we can do with this is we can fill in the rest of it, which means we're going to have to mine out all of this dirt. I'm not quite sure why I placed all this dirt when I was laying this out, but I did. Okay, with the dirt's lined. Now we place our stone bricks. I'm gonna have to go get more stone bricks. Alright, let me go get some more stone bricks. We do need to wait for more stone bricks to cook up in the furnace. So we're gonna take a nap. And we're gonna raise up this center a bit here. So this won't take too long. I can mine gold blocks with a stone pick. As a matter of fact, you can't! Ah! Okay, so I have shaders on just to show off this centerpiece here. I got a new gold block. I freaked out there. But I got a new gold block. And the purpose of the centerpiece is that it's a sundial that actually functions based on the shaders that I have. So, the moon will come up. And, hold on. You know, we're gonna sleep because this works better in the day. Don't know why I'm trying this at night. And we can see the sundial and its shadow all the way over here. Now, ideally the circle would be bigger, but quite honestly, I don't want to make a bigger circle. Anyway. With that, you'll also notice I've added a little bit of variation to the stone brick. Let me turn off the shaders. Okay. So, you'll see that I added andesite and gravel. You know, I'll point out the correct thing. Let me try that. Andesite, gravel, and cracked stone bricks to add like a state of a little disrepair here. Because, of course, it's in a little disrepair. And, so yeah, this is the center of the royal capital. We can see that I have a new road going out this way. I am out of andesite, so I do need to get more of it before we really continue building this. But we'll get to it. We'll get to it. So, with that, the goal is I want to get this pathway out to the library at the very least, but I doubt that's going to happen today. Because of the whole, I don't have a lot of stone and andesite. Because I vertical mine, because I've been vertical mining, I only get andesite when I come across andesite. The next time I go mining, I'll check. Next time I go mining, the next blob of andesite I see, I'll mine it all out. Alright, so, hello, I'm back at the stronghold, and there's actually a abandoned mine shaft around here that I wanted to tackle real quick. I mean, it's probably going to take up the next little while. And, of course, just like how I handled an End City earlier, I'm going to do this in a kind of roguelike style, where I'm going to go in with very few materials, and we're just going to see how it goes. Now, I'm not... I think it's, like, literally right above the end portal. Like, right here. Like, I'm hearing mobs all around me. There we go. So the thing is, there's a not insignificant chance I just die going up there. I don't think that's a mine shaft, though. I think that's just a regular cave. Oh, yep, that is most definitely cave! I'd like to get away from there. I'm not getting away from there. Oh my goodness. Would you believe me if I told you that whole thing was just to get some gunpowder so I could get fireworks to get my gear back? Oh my goodness. Okay. bit stuck in a rut here. Not sure where to go from here. Not sure what to do. Quite honestly, I don't have much to say at this point, so, end episode.